At Bandwidth, we are not just delivering calls, we are rethinking end-to-end our partners to serve enterprises better. To go deeper, I'd like to welcome our partner, Bryce from Pindrop, to the stage. Bryce, please.
Thank you.
Bryce, thank you for joining us, please. Pindrop is a leader in voice security and fraud prevention for contact center, using call metadata and advanced AI to spot and stop fraud in real time. Their technology not only protects enterprises, but also complements what we are creating with Maestro, building secure, trusted communication experience. It's great to have you, Bryce. Could you share some recent trends you have seen in contact centers?
Yeah, and it's great to be here. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think the big thing is since 2021, we've seen fraud double into the contact center. At this point, for the clients and even mutual clients, which we monitor for, healthcare companies, financial institutions, 1 in 600 calls into the contact center at this point is fraud, right? And some of that is the same old story, right? Fraudsters exploiting knowledge-based questions to trick your agents or IVR into being serviced. But they're also, in 2024, we saw them tricking victims into giving up their one-time passcodes 24% of the time, right? So the online marketplaces, which are selling these tools and to help these fraudsters carry out more sophisticated attacks, those are like spoofing and OTP bots. It's really driving the fraud higher.
Man, are there any specific attacks the enterprises should be looking out for?
Well, look, you folks are using AI for good. We're using AI for good. Fraudsters are not using AI for good, right? So, I think we've already seen in 2025 that AI tools focused at trying to mine consumer data out of an IVR so that they can carry it, the fraudster can carry it on an attack either in that institution or another institution. We're seeing AI used to generate voices to impersonate another human being, right? Again, kind of when they start to combine those tools, right, the tools where they're spoofing and other things with AI, I think that's when we're really, going to see more attacks and more fraud. But it's not all bad news, right? I think we are seeing, tools like Start Shaken with the, we just saw the video for and the FCC mandated. It's becoming easier in some cases to make sure you're talking with a good person and not a bot or not a fraudster.
Bryce, that data only helps when it's present on a call.
Yep.
How often is Pindrop able to see attestation for an inbound call?
Yeah, so for folks that are not familiar with Pindrop, we're monitoring calls as they leave the phone carrier or the contact center company into the enterprise contact center, right? And so we get to see it all. We see the audio, we see the SIP. And there's, I think we're huge proponents of Start Shaken. We want it to be rolled out. And I think we have a scorecard here that we produced because, again, we want to help the industry improve. We could pop up our scorecard. Now, what you're going to see here is the left-hand side. These are the kind of big 3 carriers that kind of always existed since I joined in telephony 25 years ago. And on the right-hand side, these are the Magic Quadrant leaders, right? These are the major contact centers and competitive carriers. And you can see the variation's huge, right? 0% to 85%, right? So it's really all over the board. And what we found is the companies that have invested and kind of cut their teeth in IP telephony, the companies that have focused on peering and direct connections, those are the companies which are excelling in this space. And I'm going to ask you, carrier B up there, you can see 86%. If anybody hasn't guessed yet, carrier B is actually bandwidth. So you folks are absolutely leading the charge in this space. And just, I just want to say, hats off to your telephony team because your network team, because the only carrier, the only contact center provider that's providing AT&T Wireless, T-Mobile, and Verizon Wireless attestations in the industry, the only one. So you folks have done something that in 10 years, no one's been able to replicate. So it's really impressive. Hats off.
You know, for one time, it's okay to be B and not A. Thank you so much, Bryce. You've been an incredible partner. Now, let's give Bryce a hand. Thank you.